As a northern youth, when you look at the situation of Nigeria today, what exactly do you tell yourself? Do you tell yourself that yes, we are happy with the way things are? Of course, I know you are not happy, and so is everybody. Nobody is happy with the situation in Nigeria. But then again, it's so amazing, it's so baffling that after every 4 years, your politicians will come back to you and tell you, kar mu zabe arne, ai Nigeria mun san cewa sai malam. In other words, we should not vote for the infidels or the unbelievers because Nigeria belongs to Islam, or Nigeria must be ruled by a Muslim. And I keep asking you one question. With all the leadership that has come to the possession of the North, how much has it benefited the North? How much has it benefited the North? I had the privilege of visiting Katsina sometime about 7 or 8 years ago. And in Katsina State 8 years ago, I couldn't find a taxi cab. That's in the state capital. I couldn't get a taxi cab. The only means of transportation around the town were motorbikes, otherwise called babur, motorbikes. I remember I was going to, on a Sunday, I was looking for a photocopy. I wanted to make a photocopy on a Sunday, and we couldn't get a photocopy shop that is open, obviously, because most of the business centers are owned by Christians, and most of them don't open on Sunday. So we had to take the motorbike and drive around, ride around until we eventually got to a place, and I made my photocopy and a few computer works like that, and it brought me back to my hotel. And in my mind, then, though the value of money has really depreciated then, but in today's value, I was hoping to be charged like 3,000 or 4,000, and it was like, kai, oga kasan mujunjiya garifa kai gaskiya kudin ka 500 ne fa. So in other words, say one is 500. That's in today's value. Then it was charging me 300 naira, when in fact I was prepared to give 1,005. You see, your politicians in the North have very low value for you. In fact, the only people that insults the voting public in the North are your politicians. The greatest insult the voters in the North get are from their politicians, because they have very little value for you. The other time Atiku came and said that most Northerners don't visit the internet. They hardly have phones to go on the internet. I didn't say so. Your politicians say so. It's your politicians that ensure that you don't go to school, so that they come back later and start giving you, when they start looking for economic sustenance for their youths, they provide them wheelbarrows, shoe shining equipment, and very, very menial jobs that have no future benefit to take care of one person, let alone for a family. It's not me, it's your politician. While they ensure that they sustain your impoverishment, leading you to sustaining your poverty, they are in Abuja drinking the same alcohol they forbid you to drink, sleeping with all the beautiful girls in Abuja, whereas they tell you that you should cover your own in hijab and don't touch them. I was in Abuja sometime in what's the name of this hotel? Nikon Luxury, yes. Not me pay, them pay for me. So in the night, I saw a very popular senator. I wouldn't name the senator. Very popular senator. The next room close to mine, they were rolling drinks to the room, expensive champagne, and two fine yellow babe. They carry and go the room. Two yellow babe, two yellow shine babe. Even upon say the corridor they dark, their skin they lighten the whole corridor. Carry and enter. I greet them. Me kuma. As my ofufu brain know, they are just there outside, they watch. Next thing I see the man come in shame, say, how are you? How are you, man? I know the guy, very popular guy. Later they come out, then go the bar, the VIP bar. Me say if I enter, now pay, then they pay for me. Not be say I get the money in hand. Now something they pay for me. I say I'm there, they rub in share, they rub in shoulder. Next you enter the small club where they for inside that club like this. They do the thing, crow for inside the club there, live. inside your senator. This same senator, when election come, this same senator, in 4 years' time, he will go back. He will be the one pretending he's the best Muslim, pretending he doesn't drink, pretending he doesn't smoke. It is the one that would sustain their illiteracy, sustain your ignorance, telling you that don't vote for Yamiri, don't vote for them because they are infidels, they are drunkards, they are this, and then you go and it's so amazing that if at this point in time your senses do not come back and realize that at the end of the day you sustain the excesses of your politicians by constantly remaining in your foolishness. Nigeria, same Malan. Nigeria must be ruled by a Muslim. What has it benefited you? Katsina State, which has produced about 4 presidents, still remain one of the poorest states. Birnin Kebbi, you don't need to go there because that's a very, very poor state. Yobe, very poor state. Most of the states, apart from Kaduna and Kano, every other state is poor. Every other state is poor because the manpower, the population of the youths there are reduced to shoe shiners and water vendors, kola nut hawkers. No. I was in Bauchi the other day and I missed a place. I was asking for a direction. If you how can people be walking in the street and they can't even read the signboard? There's a giant signboard saying that this is Almaco Pharmacy or Jen's Supermarket. They won't read it, but if you say, okay, I'm looking for Alhaji Meshaya Kantim Mangoro, a society that is populated by illiterates lacks the possibility of development. Now, I'm not saying that the southern states are better than northern states, because obviously you cannot compare Delta State and Yobe State, which were created the same day. You can't compare. There's no way basis for comparison, because in Delta States alone we have about 7 metropolises: Asaba, Agbo, Sapele, Warri, Ugele. You just name it. They are all giant metropolises, and they're doing well. In all these metropolises, you can actually stop a taxi and move about. So the level of development there is uncomparable, because the politicians, in order to sustain themselves, ensures that the youths there remain impoverished. And for some reason, the youths are comfortable. They like it. This is the only place in the whole world where you hear a youth saying, Allah yabaka kabani. That's God should give to you in order for me to get. It's a terrible mentality that needs to change. And in order to change that, you must begin to stay away from this idea that the only people that can rule Nigeria must be Muslims or must anybody. For me, I don't care who rules this country so long as it gives the dividends of democracy. I don't care if it's a Muslim or a Christian, a Northerner, a Southern, Igbo, anything. But the fact that people can actually subject their choice of voting a leadership based on religion and tribalism, it is terrible. At the end of the day, you that vote based on sentiments end up getting the short end of the stick. Today, things are expensive. Things are very, very expensive. Things have gotten out of hand. Who are the ones crying the most? They are the Emilio Cons and the Alaeba Kakabamu. You are the ones that are suffering. You go to the market, it is us that are buying most of the foodstuff and everything. You go to the bar, the relaxation joint, it is us that are there spending and buying things. So until we get the wisdom, I'm not insulting the North. Please, don't take this video as an insult to the North. But it is just a wake-up call to think your politicians are fooling you and deceiving you. And at the end of the day, they are the ones enjoying and you are the ones suffering. Now this small advice I give now. Nkun meji yeji. Dan karem masu iya magana suka ce karamin goro ya fi babban dutse. My name is Magnus Oraka. Please follow this page and share this post now.